My name is Amy Bruder and I'm a sophomore at Carmel High School.
I started skating when I was 8 and I started taking lessons when I was 9. Well, it started when my dad decided that he wanted me to play hockey. So he used to take me to public skates when I was really little, and I saw other little girls taking figure skating lessons, and I decided I wanted to try that instead, and I just loved it. It's really cool to do something different. It makes me feel kind of special. I don't know. People seem to be really interested in it. People think that it's really cool, and I don't know. I tried a lot of other sports. I did soccer and I did softball. I did gymnastics. I did all of that stuff, but I never liked anything as much as I liked skating. It's I don't know. It just clicked with me, and I just really love to do it. It's hard to balance school and skating. I'm not gonna lie, but I go to school, then straight from school, I go skating. I change in the car just so I can get on the ice right away and then skate. And then I usually get home around 6 or 6:30, so I still have enough time to get my homework done. But some days I'm up later, but it's always worth it in the end because I know that I'm getting better, and I know that I'm really working hard to get where I want to be. And I do a few clubs at school too, so when I have a day where I have to go to a club, I usually don't skate that day. But if I have any time after school, do some off ice or anything that will help me get better. I practice usually 6 days a week, and usually for 2 hours, and then a couple days a week we do off ice afterwards. It's a lot of conditioning stuff. We do a lot of cardio and strength exercises, be able to just go longer and go harder and spin faster, just everything that can make us better on ice. I go to a lot of competitions throughout the year, and it really just depends on how I do that day. I'm not saying it's luck, but some days you just do better than other days. Last year I went to the regional championships and I made it to finals, so that was a big accomplishment for me. And it's also a big goal for mine to one day make it to nationals. That would be amazing. We pick out our dresses for competition based on what music we're skating to. I have 2 programs right now, and one of them's a Spanish program, so I have a red dress and I wear a flower in my hair to look Spanish. And then my other one's a really fast jazzy piece, so I have a bright pink dress with a lot of rhinestones on it. It's basically just whatever music you're skating to, it'll help you perform better if you're dressed to go with it. It's really hard to be able to persevere. Falling is a big part of skating, and it's really hard to keep going after you fall down. But that's one of the most important parts also. It can be really hard to get the hang of it at first, but it takes a lot of practice. But if you practice really hard, you can get really far. Actually, last year when I was skating, I fell and I got a concussion, and I was out for a few months, and that was really hard to get back to where I was. It took a while, but I'm back to where I was before. I've also broke my ankle before. That wasn't during skating, but it did affect my skating a lot. Again, it took me a long time to get back to where I was. A lot of hard work, but I did it, and most people can do it, as long as the injury's not too bad. It's hard to go from doing singles, doing doubles, doing triples, but to make it that far, you have to push yourself to your limits to see how big you can make your jumps and how far you can go with them. It's always amazing when you land a jump for the first time. You feel you can just kind of do anything. It's when you jump, you feel you're kind of flying, and then if you land it for the first time, it's really just an amazing feeling. It's really exciting, and you feel you can just go really far with it. I think it was really cool making it to finals at regionals. It took me so many years to be able to do that. I've gotten really close before, but I only made it that one time. And I hope that next year I can make it even past that and go to sectional championships, and that's a big goal of mine, so I'm working really hard on that.